On July 4th of 2016, Kevin Durant shocked the world and signed with the Golden State Warriors. This came after OKC blew a 3-1 lead to that same team in the conference finals. Everyone in the organization felt betrayed, especially Russell Westbrook. Durant was like a brother to him, and a move like this rubbed him the wrong way. Westbrook hated Durant, and after this, they were never on speaking terms. It sparked one of the most infamous beefs in NBA history. However, what did they actually say to each other? We're going to break it all down in this video, including the before and aftermath. Let's get into it. It all started on the same day Kevin Durant left for the Warriors. According to Westbrook, Durant never made him aware of the move. They had plenty of conversations in the offseason, but Durant changed his mind last second. That lack of communication didn't sit well with Westbrook. He shared a brotherhood with Durant and thought that leaving to the 73-9 Warriors was a coward move. As a result, Westbrook shared this picture on Instagram, captioned, "Happy 4th, y'all." If you didn't know, Kendrick Perkins used the word cupcake in the OKC locker room to describe anyone acting soft. Westbrook was clearly throwing shots at Durant here, and it didn't stop. Moments later, Durant called the Warriors quote-unquote selfless and that it was an easy choice to join them. This pissed Westbrook off, and he responded in an interview.
What do you think about him saying that about Golden State?
That's cute, man. It's cute. But, my job is to be able to worry about what's going on here, and we gonna worry about all the selfish guys we got over here, apparently. So we gonna figure that out.
You can tell Westbrook started to hate Durant, setting the stage for November 3rd of 2016. This was their first matchup against each other, and it got intense. Westbrook was playing more aggressive than ever, blocking every shot he could. Not only that, but he also swatted Durant's shot from behind. This block looked personal, and all Durant could do is laugh. As far as any conversation goes, Westbrook didn't say much to Durant. It was mostly his Thunder teammates who had his back. It started with Jeremy Grant taunting Durant after a poster dunk. Durant responded with an N1 and called him a pussy. Enes Kanter also exchanged words from the bench. It's unclear on what was exactly said, but Durant explained his side in an interview.
Was it just normal trash talking with Kanter there during the free throw, or it seemed to go on for a long time?
He was talking to me, but how many minutes did he play? 3 minutes, it's kind of, I'm trying to focus on whoever's on the court, you're trying to talk to me from the sideline, but, I'm sure you're going to put something on Twitter tonight.
By that point, it wasn't just a player rivalry, but also a team rivalry. The Thunder and Warriors hated each other, and their second matchup perfectly explains it. As Westbrook was heading to the locker room after a 21-point loss, he crossed paths with Durant and said this.
Next broadcast coming up. Thunder will be in Salt Lake City.
Durant was caught off guard but didn't say anything back. After the game, Westbrook was asked if they were on speaking terms.
Are you and KD on speaking terms?
Nah.
You guys had a little exchange in the third quarter.
What exchange?
You and KD said something to each other.
May sit closer to the game. He made it see clearly.
Westbrook was clearly bothered by the KD questions, and things got heated in their third matchup. This was actually Durant's first game back in OKC, and Westbrook went at him. Despite the Warriors being up for most of the game, OKC was starting to make a run. Westbrook even scored on KD and said, "You know that. You can't motherfucking guard me. You can't guard me." Steve Kerr decided to call a timeout, and Westbrook had more words for Durant. He said, "I'm coming. I'm coming." Durant responded, "So what?" basically implying that the game was out of reach. Westbrook kept saying, "I'm coming," with Enes Kanter hyping him up. The Warriors ended up winning the game by 16 points. Now here's when things get really awkward. They were both selected to represent the West in the 2017 All-Star Game. In other words, they were on the same team, but they refused to acknowledge each other. They didn't say a word and even requested to sit far away from the team picture. To make things worse, Westbrook dodged every Kevin Durant question with fashion.
Hey Russ, what's it gonna be like to be in that locker room with Durant?
Man, you know what? Fashion Week has been great. You seen Fashion Week? You been paying attention to Fashion Week?
A little bit.
Man, a lot of great looking things in fashion week, man. Looking forward to new collections. It's been good, man.
Clearly, they wanted to limit as much contact as possible. Now, when the game came, something interesting happened. Durant actually threw a lob at Westbrook, who finished it with a dunk. This was a big moment in All-Star Weekend since they had not talked to each other. Players cheered them on and both players smiled. However, that excitement only lasted for a few minutes. After the game, Westbrook explained the play, and it probably wasn't the response the media was looking for.
First quarter, you and Kevin Durant, you pass the ball to each other, kind of, have some fun. It's all over now.
Yeah, he threw a lob. That's all that happened. He just threw a lob. It's basketball.
Yeah.
That's it.
No high fives, nothing.
Did you see it?
I mean, I was very happy in the draft.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's cool. You have a great time. I see you guys in the second half of the season.
In other words, Westbrook kept it real and had no love lost for KD. It was just a basketball play that occurred naturally, and that was it. Their next exchange came on November 22nd of 2017. The Thunder were on a roll and Westbrook was all over Durant. He was disrupting every pass, and after forcing a turnover, Westbrook said, "No, no. Let's go." Durant was loving it, but it didn't stop there. With 6 minutes left in the third quarter, Westbrook stripped the ball from KD. Once again, he was shaking his head, leading to this interaction. Double technical fouls were called and the Thunder ended up winning the game by 17 points. This was definitely the most intense moment in the rivalry. However, when the 2018 All-Star Weekend came, things changed. Unlike 2017, Westbrook and Durant actually communicated with each other. They said what they had to say and were more engaged on the court. Durant gave Westbrook a few assists and they dapped each other on the bench. Westbrook explained this in an interview.
Getting a chance to have some downtime with him outside of a competitive setting. What's that like to be around Kevin again? What's it been like so far?
It's been fine, been normal. Communicating, and that's about it. All the other stuff is kind of irrelevant. Just keeping it cool, talking when we need to, and just moving forward.
This was definitely a good sight to see since at one point they were one of the greatest duos in NBA history. Both realized it was time to move on and they started showing mutual respect. They dapped each other after games and kept the basketball on the court. Here, Westbrook took the challenge of guarding Durant. He did a good job of timing his shots and blocking them from behind. Durant had this to say about his defense.
Try to defend me? Yeah. He just gonna hack me the whole time. He been doing that shit since we was 18, 19. More than anything, to see the role Russ playing right now, I mean, he's just affecting the game in so many different ways. 12 assists tonight, 4 turnovers, 14 points. Like, he came in there and put his imprint on the game, so it's always fun playing against him. Regardless of what setting it is, it's always been like that between us.
It's clear that Durant had nothing but respect for Russ, and it wasn't until 2023 where they exchanged words on the court. It was Game 3 between the Suns and Clippers. The Clippers were down 5 and had to foul. Durant tried to push the ball, but Westbrook gave him a hard foul. Mind you, Westbrook had played physical defense all series, so Durant gave a complaint. Westbrook clapped back and Durant said, it was all love between the two and the Suns won the series in 5 games. However, that wasn't it. On January 9th of 2024, there was some trash talk going on. It started with Westbrook and Nurkic on the baseline. Kevin Durant saw this and had to defend his teammate. He went back and forth with Westbrook and it was hilarious.
앞서도 저희가 Suns for more information. 45%.
Right right after this exchange, they had more words after halftime concluded. Bradley Beal was involved, but it was all within the game. As of today, Durant and Westbrook are on really good terms. There's no pure hatred anymore, and they constantly show love to each other. And that pretty much concludes the video. What do you guys think of this beef? Do you think the Thunder could have won a title if Durant stayed? Let me know your thoughts down in the comment section below. I hope everyone has a great day. Peace out.